All right, so the pump is broken. I'm gonna try to walk you through how to connect it in case I don't get back so that Brother B can have power. This is the pump. First thing you have to do is find the up arrow on the side of the pump there. That's the direction that the water is going to flow. So we have here off to the side, I'm going to leave this strainer. So we will screw that in to the bottom side of the pump. So the bottom that's below the arrow, we will screw that in righty tighty. Can you see? I think so. Very good. Again, noticing the arrow direction in relation to the strainer. All right, so of course this is going to be performed on the new pump, not on this broken old one. The next thing that we have here, this piece is going to be connected after by you. And then I've connected everything else up top, so that should be all good to go. So all you have to do after connecting the strainer to the pump is, and there is going to be some white tape on these fittings, so don't remove that. And I'm going to leave you some white tape, and you can wrap it 3 times nice and tight around these plastic threads. That'll be left right here. It'll be a white and blue package. Anyway, because of the setup of this, you're going to have to screw the bottom on to this thing, the whole entire unit. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. So we'll attempt to do this whole unit onto here. You get to watch upside down. How lucky of you. All right, and I'm gonna screw that as tight as I can and then bring it back to here, these existing holes, whatever. We have some screws, which I'll leave in this tray right here. And you can just put one screw in there for now. Hopefully you guys have a screwdriver, Phillips head. Hopefully I don't have to. And so whatever, one screw in there for now. You'll put the rest in later so it doesn't vibrate. And then this part, so this is probably going to be new to you. This is a PEX fitting. This will go onto here first. It's important to do this order in the right order of operations, because once you lock all this down, it will no longer spin. So you must spin the whole thing on nice and tight. We'll double confirm that this is on as tight as it can go down here, nice and tight, all with white tape, which I'll show you in a minute. And then this and this go together. It's going to be kind of tricky. I might have to put the phone down. The secret of, let's see, can I do it without turning the camera off? Let's see. Oh, shit. All right. Well, I guess I got to take the screw out. That was a bad call there, Timmy. This then goes like that. And that fitting slides up in there nice and tight to that copper fitting that I already placed on there. And that goes like that. And then we're gonna take this tool. It's kind of expensive, I'd appreciate it back. And make sure that it's released. That right there goes right onto there, clamped right on. And then we squeeze this handle, making sure it's pressed nice and tight, not like rotating anyway, just nice and flush, no stress, no worries. And we push it nice and hard until that light comes on. It's going to be harder than you just saw me push it because this one's already clamped. So you really are going to have to squeeze down on it if you do it with one hand till the light comes on, and then we just come over here to this release button, twist it, and that will be all hooked up. So this I'm gonna leave right here for you guys, right in this little bucket here with the screws that you're gonna use to mount the new motor. And then last but not least, this is the electrical unit. So we're gonna confirm first that it is still unplugged so that we don't shock ourselves for tomorrow. And we're gonna connect these to the new motor. And so if you've never done an electrical connection before with 2 stranded wires, it's quite easy. I don't know if I can do it with one hand, but whatever. So basically you're going to twist these around each other to the right and try to keep them nice and straight and long so that they have some good, can you see that? Yeah. So the one with the silver tape here on it, that's gonna go to your red, silver tape to red. Give it a nice twist to the right here, and then I'm gonna cut these down for us so that they're a little more manageable. Red to red. Give it a nice twist to the right. And then we take these caps, which I'll leave right there. Make sure the wires are like nice and straight so that they're not pulling away from each other. Get them both in there and twist them on nice and tight. Tighter than that, I'm not gonna do it because I wanna take it off. So again, make sure that the tips are like at the same length. I'm gonna cut these wires down so that they're a little more to the right length for you, and then twist these wires on red to silver, black to straight up black. That should do it. That should give you flowing water in here. The water heater is all fixed. I'll put the cover back on it. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me with any questions that you have about this. So again, you're gonna have to do this one right here after screwing this on. Yeah, any questions, give me a call.